I'm your host, Jada Black. What's good? Make sure y'all like the stream. I'm here live on this Tuesday. Salute to everybody that's here. We're going to get into what Young Miami said about marriage and why I feel like women like her embarrass themselves all the time over men that don't want them. And then they want to talk about how they not looking for marriage. Really? Again, make sure y'all get the likes up, especially if you're here early. Let's get the likes up, man. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members. You could become a member of the channel by clicking the join button. Just click that join button on the channel, become a member. You can also join Patreon, where I do put up exclusive videos. Salute to everybody who's been supporting every month on everything, who go to Teesprings and buy shirts. I know there was a problem recently. Steven, hopefully they figured it out. But shout out to everyone. So if you haven't, I got the link pinned in the chat room. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram if you have those. You can even follow me on TikTok. Damn it, just look up Jada Black. You know what's funny? As soon as I start putting clips on TikTok, they talking about banning. Ain't that a bitch? And if you haven't, make sure y'all subscribe to all my channels. Jada Black, Basic Social Politics with Jada Black, and also Jada Black live streams too. The only way you can chat in this chat room is by becoming a subscriber. So if you think that you're going to be able to chat without subscribing, I would highly suggest you wait on it, because that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Salute to everybody that's here. There's a lot going on. There's a situation that is occurring, had occurred. I just want to get into this first. There was a situation that had occurred where 4 Black Americans from South Carolina, Lake City, were caught in an ambush. I believe that it was a case of mistaken identity. Their van was shot up. 2 of them died, and 2 were basically taken hostage, but I believe they were rescued. You can't blatantly do something like that and think that it's going to slip through the cracks. I truly believe that the people, the Mexicans that shot at that van, thought that they were going after someone else. Now, there's a bunch of scenarios that's in my head. One, you have this Black woman from Lake City, South Carolina, driving. I don't know if they drove to Texas, but there are other ways of getting to Mexico. Now, I don't know if that's the only place that she could have went to get whatever she was getting, but that was a very dangerous thing to do. The border is not a very good place to be. It's not. And people have been hitting me up saying, am I going to speak on it? I'm still looking at the details. I haven't really planned on any type of video yet. It's a very fluid situation because, again, we don't know everything, why that car was targeted. But it's going to be hot on the border for the next couple of days because, the U.S. government ears perked up when that happened. That situation really got me thinking about the Shanquella Robinson situation. You see how quickly the government was able to react in that situation. And again, it's good that woman was saved, and I'm assuming her cousin was injured because they said 2 friends lost their life, but she was there, I believe, the lady from South Carolina. She was there with her cousin and 2 other friends, and the 2 other friends lost their life. But with the Shanquella situation, a situation that should be open and shut for the U.S. government, they still have not done their job. I believe the Mexican officials have done all they can do at this point. The U.S. government has done nothing. You know why? Because it's a situation where Black women took the life of another Black woman, and that just, to them, that doesn't, it doesn't matter. Again, get the likes up, people. You see, the life of a black woman doesn't mean much. The life of a black woman only means something if it's taken by a white person or a black man. If a black woman takes the life of a black woman, the way that in the manner that it happened, they don't see it as a priority. They don't, and we're seeing examples of it. Unless the woman unless a woman does something in front of witnesses or is caught red-handed, right? But even still, they're going to look for reasons to take it easy on women. Like I did a video about the 31-year-old woman that had relations with the 13-year-old. That woman spent no time in jail. She's going to have that 13-year-old's baby. That 13-year-old, when they're over the age of 18 and that woman still has custody, is going to have to pay child support for that child unless his family is able to get full custody, which they should, because the woman is a registered offender now who's probably done this to the other boys before. You see how crazy things can be? And let me say this too about the lady that went to Mexico because she wanted a BBL. Ladies, you need to, especially a lot of you black women, why are you going to get BBLs? You could have just went to Florida. Why would you go to Mexico? This is the third black woman that I've heard stories about going to Mexico for a BBL. 2 of them lost their life. It's a lot going on out here, man. But shout out to everybody. We're going to get into Young Miami because I got the video. I got the video clip of Young Miami. We're going to play it. Let me tell y'all something about these Western women, man. Oh, let me shout out to people in the chat room because I wanted to get into that before I get started, man. There's a lot of craziness going on. That's why this whole fake gender war they're trying to push online. Look at what's going on outside. There's a lot. The streets are hot right now. Christian, Slim South, Steven, Kim, Cruz, Stokes, Brian, Jamal, Ashley, Barber, Argerine was good. Cliff, Brownstone, Haydot, Matthew, Mr. Hill, Mox, No Ma'am Institute, Dion, Charm, Rayuga, Robert Lee was good. Jordan, Eric Square, Chin, Poetry and Prophecies was good. Link, Dill, DS, Lemons. Is it Clemens he's been using the C? Nah, she went to Mexico to get a BBL. Voice of Reason, Knowledge, Severe, That Guy Dub, what's up? Again, make sure y'all like the stream. Jerry, what's good? Eastern Monk. There was a story that a school lunch lady in Connecticut was caught having a relation with a 14-year-old boy. I'm telling you, man, they're getting bold. Jay, my cousin, went to Dr. Miami to get... Oh, she did? Well, how does she look now, Charm? See, the young lady from Lake City is right here in South Carolina, man. Let me tell you something about South Carolina, man. It's a lot of stubborn people, man. The lady that was told by her mother not to go to Mexico and she went anyway. It's a lot of stubborn people in South Carolina, man. A lot of stubborn people, especially the women. The women are extremely stubborn. Extremely stubborn. Yeah, they can't, Clemens, they can't tell the difference. She went for a BBL. What's good, Cheryl? She went for a BBL. Like, what's going on? I'm telling y'all, it all ties into this because we talking about Western women like Young Miami. These women are they want to get bigger butts to get the attention of men. Young Miami had a BBL. Her body does not look the same when her and the city girls like first gain prominence. Their bodies are different. All right. Charm, why did she tell you why she got a BBL? Because that's the thing I want to know from like regular women, right? Why do regular women who aren't celebrities, Instagram models, Do they get BBLs because they just want to look good in the mirror, or is it because, they're trying to get, because I already know the answer, they're trying to attract men that, normally wouldn't look in their direction. Because there are men out here who, they're not looking in most of these chicks' directions unless these chicks are throwing box at them. But a lot of these Western women, man, they go, they get their bodies done, and they're chasing different types of men. Miami got like 10 surgeries, looks completely different. I can see that. Yeah, you can definitely tell. Like, these women's bodies are looking so similar. They look like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what happened to the natural looking bodies that used to be on Instagram? Shout out to Swing Out. I don't know stuff. So again, make sure y'all like the stream, man. All this ties in together, man. All of what I'm saying, it goes together. It goes together. Of what I'm saying, right? So I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some of those, you call them custom emotes. Definitely want to add that to the channel. And I'm coming back with the podcast real soon. We gonna restart the Basic Social Politics podcast, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna premiere it either on this channel or my Basic Social Politics channel. So watch out for that. What's good, Vernon? Now with Young Miami, right? And I just talked, about, how she's had all types of surgeries. These women want to look like what they think a lot of men want. And the thing is, I'm noticing more and more regular women, and a lot of these women, that's why I call them Western women, because this is the mentality of Western women. When you go to Europe, when you go to Africa, when you go to Asia, you're not going to see a lot of BBLs. You're just not. But when you come to America, you're going to see a lot of weird looking women. Yeah, Cheryl, they're built like tooths. They're built like tooths. Yeah. They're built like those double stick freeze pops, right? That's how they built. Their bodies all look the same. Yeah, the crazy thing, JT never got surgery. And guess what? She got a whole man that's with her and not with a whole bunch of other women, and will actually claim her. Right? Now, again, I'm not one of those people that's going to preach about these women getting surgery. I don't care about that. It's the mentality that comes with getting this surgery. A lot of these women are getting this work done because it's about getting more and more attention. It's about trying to compete with this woman and that woman. And they don't understand the type of attention that you're going to attract. Now, this is going to go into Young Miami. What's good, Philadelphia, the pink unicorn? Make sure y'all like the stream. The mentality of the BBL, the mentality of the trying to be an influencer, right? I think that's one of the things that we're seeing with these women who are all following the same formula. That's why none of these women stand out anymore. Okay, Poetry and Prophet says, I haven't been getting your notification. That's how YouTube is, Poetry. That's why a lot of times, you got to stay connected. Usually when I go live, I'll post something to Instagram, and also Twitter and Facebook. So you may want to follow me on those places as well. YouTube has always been shorting me on notifications. They've been doing that for a while because I haven't been on their good side. You know what I'm saying? They haven't liked me since day one. Okay. So this is how the adversarial relationship I've had with YouTube. It's been very adversarial. What's good, Rob? Shout out to all the members that are here tonight. None of these women stand out anymore. And they're wondering why, men are not wifing them up, why men don't claim them. Let me tell you something. Men don't claim you because you have low self-esteem. Listen, no man you know why men don't want low self-esteem women? Because the insecurities that comes with a low self-esteem woman. You got low self-esteem women who are constantly worrying about whether you're cheating on them or not. Like, we don't want to have to deal with that. We don't want to have to deal with your insecurities. So what we do is we choose, a lot of men will wife up women who are more secure in themselves. Right? Now you got some guys that will wife up women, I think by mistake. You know, they realize too late that they got with somebody they probably shouldn't have, right? But for the most part, like a Young Miami, she has embarrassed herself. You know, she's dealing with a weird guy like Diddy, who, we know about Diddy's history, but, you know, this is a guy who refuses to claim her. He calls her his shorty wop. He won't call her his girlfriend. And she claims that she's okay with that. They're not in a serious relationship. Well, every time Diddy spends time with his other women and now his newborn, she gets on social media to make an even bigger fool of herself. Now she's talking about how she doesn't want marriage. So let's listen to what Shorty Wop, aka Young Miami, has to say about why she believes that she will not be getting married.
I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means...
Well, Young Miami, you claim that you're in an open relationship with Diddy. You claim that, you know, you're not exclusive. I mean, I'm pretty sure Young Miami could be with somebody in a relationship that, I told y'all, you got a lot of these non-traditional women. I don't think Young Miami is a, traditional woman, but she wants traditional relationships. How can non-traditional women talk about how they want faithful monogamous relationships one minute, but then they live a completely different lifestyle the next? You can't have it both ways. You can't want a traditional relationship but not live a traditional life as a woman. You have accepted Diddy and all his weird flaws, but all of a sudden now you're talking about how you want a man who's going to be faithful and loyal. What about you being faithful and loyal? See, it's one-sided. These women are only loyal to themselves. So don't let them fool you with this. They want monogamy. These women are not faithful to themselves. And what they will do is they will do whatever they can to sort of put themselves in a position where they are in control of their relationships. But see, she's not in control of her relationship right now, and I think it bothers her. She enjoys the money that Diddy spends on her, but she doesn't enjoy being just one of his side chicks, because that's what she is. Now, maybe she thinks that she's going to get paid off in the end, that Diddy's going to stop messing around with all these different women, and he's going to want her. She can keep dreaming on that.
I'm giving my life away to you. So that means, like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one.
Yeah, we know that. The way that every time a new Asian side chick comes out, here you are on social media ranting, going off on people. You cannot stand being second fiddle, especially with non-black women. Oh, man. Non-black women,
So if I'm with you and you step out on me and like, I'm never going to forgive you. No. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like.
Do y'all hear that threat? Yeah. There are men out here who are going to want to be with you now that you say that you're going to hurt him if he's unfaithful to you. Y'all see how cheating is up on. She's not talking about she wants a man who is good to her, who is non-abusive, right? That's not high on her priority list. Her priority list is cheating, because these women are always in competition with other women, and they have a deep insecurity when it comes to other women. Young Miami is a woman who's almost 30, and has a deep insecurity of other women, and you wonder why men are not going to want to wife you up, because this is where this comes from. You see, women who have to come out here and say they don't want marriage, that's a lie. All these women want marriage. Just like now she's talking about how she's going to hurt a man if he cheats on her. Not if he, mistreats her. She's talking about cheating. When you're in a relationship, quote unquote, an open relationship with a guy who embarrasses you. He had a baby while dating you. Shorty Wop?
I'm going to bury you. For real. Because, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, now I can never look at you the same.
Well, you embarrass yourself. You said that you like to be urinated on. You like to be watered like a plant. So you have embarrassed yourself more so than any man could ever embarrass you. Shout out to Swing Out. Red flags all over her.
Location flag, location flag, location flag, red flags all over her.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all get the likes up. She's talking about how she's going to bury a guy if he cheats on her. Young Miami, you're in for a rude awakening. You're not wife material. When you said that you like to be watered like a plant, any respect that most men had for you went out the window. It did. You're not even being called a man's girlfriend. You're being called his shorty wop.
No, I don't want to get married.
This is where a lot of these Western women are. A lot of them are in these same situations. Yeah, she likes to be watered like a plant. She admitted this. She likes to be watered like a plant. This is why a lot of you women will never be a wife. And y'all, you embarrass yourself all the time. Not only when you go and get these weird looking new bodies, but look at the men that y'all pursue. Y'all don't even pursue competent men. You pursue men who only want to sleep with you and use you up. A lot of you heifers are being used up daily by men who only going to call you they shorty wop, right? That's all you're going to get, huh? Is being called a shorty wop. No, you're a part of a harem. You're a part of Diddy's harem. A lot of you heifers are a part of harems. A lot of you heifers are in non-exclusive relationships, but in your warped minds, you really believe that you're in a relationship. Heifer, you're not in a relationship. You're in a situationship. You are part of a team. It's a team effort in order to stay in that man's life. A lot of y'all don't even know it. Listen, if you only talk to him on the weekends, that's not your man. Okay. I don't care what excuse you try to use. If you only see him once a week, that's not your man. Okay. Stop claiming men as your man when you can't even see him on the holidays. You have to see him. You see him the next day. You don't see him on that Valentine's Day. You see him the day after Valentine's Day. And then you actually believe the BS he's telling you. You're a side chick. You're a side chick. Young Miami, women like you are side chicks. You went and got all them surgeries just to be a side chick. Now you got you a show on Revolt, right? You're getting all these expensive gifts, but you know it's not enough, Young Miami, because you get on social media and you rant because you get embarrassed all the time by Diddy, and you're just his shorty wop. You're not even his girlfriend. You're just the shorty wop. So she talking about how she don't want men to embarrass her. You get embarrassed all the time, Young Miami. You get embarrassed all the time.
I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and I'm never going to forgive you. No. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him.
Wow, that's what men want to hear. Now, people are going to say, well, Jay, she's only talking about successful rich men like Diddy. You know, in 10 years, she's going to be dating regular guys, probably less than that. She's going to take the Amber Rose route where Amber Rose just run out of celebrity men to be with, and she just becomes bitter and angry. What's good, Paris? Make sure y'all like the stream. She's gonna follow that. Do y'all see how these women trajectory? They go from dating like high profile celebrities to dating regular guys or struggle rappers, right? That's where they end up going. These women, you're getting all these expensive gifts, but are you getting money to invest into things, or are you just getting money to spend? Or you're not even getting the money. Diddy just buying you a bunch of gifts. He's not even giving you the money. He gifting you like a rented car he's going to take back if you ever leave him. He's keeping you on a leash and you know it. That's why you upset. He's keeping you on a leash. Most of these women are definitely for sale. We used to joke about Dubai 4 years ago. What you think these women are doing now? OnlyFans has exposed a lot of your average everyday women to basically becoming adult entertainers. Some of y'all female neighbors, women you work with, women you went to school with are now having relations on video on OnlyFans. It wasn't like this, I would say maybe 5 years ago. But look now, there are women like Iggy Azalea. I will never go to OnlyFans. Like, again, I'm indifferent. I don't really care about OnlyFans. I think women should, if they want to go. I'm not here to stop you, but you're going to have to live with those choices and consequences. But what I'm saying is most of these women have become adult entertainers now. They've stepped into that realm.
I'm going to bury you. For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no, I don't want.
Yeah, that is true. Diddy is writing off those gifts. All those gifts he's giving her, he's writing them off. So he's basically claiming those gifts on his taxes. So, he's not really going to take a loss from it. But a lot of these women are just lost. Absolutely lost. And that's why I say what I say about them. And why I tell y'all how these women are not wife material. I'm like my video series on Patreon. I talk about the slurification of America. These women are being slurified. You know, when I look at the pictures of women now, right? Female celebrities. Do y'all know that they can't post, especially these quote unquote influencers? Shout out to Vern85 with the Cash App. Appreciate that, man. They can't post a picture without showing some tits or some assets. Every picture, they got to show some tits or some assets. You don't even know what they look like in regular clothing. They have bought in to the slurification. And they're passing it on to younger women. They're passing it on. They're passing off the slurring on younger females. That's why you're seeing teenage girls turning to OnlyFans. Look at the young girl that was dating Solange's son. She's in high school with the OnlyFans. I believe she's over the age of 18. And she in high school with OnlyFans. You know, the slur and you see these girls, they post pictures and physically they look like grown women, but they're taking photos like their favorite Instagram influencers. They're passing it on. I did a video recently about a girl, right? The girl that lost her life, I believe, in Tennessee.
She's rent a center to Diddy.
Right. Appreciate that, Eric. And I did a video recently about this 17-year-old girl that lost her life in Tennessee, right? When you go to her Instagram, she's 17. Now, physically, she looks mature for her age, but she's taking pictures from the backside like these other heifers do, these adult heifers do. And I'm like, this girl is like 17, probably 16, posting pictures like any other Instagram model. That is what's going on. these young girls are being influenced by the young Miamis of the world. And I would not be surprised if the girls that don't have those types of body shapes, when they're 18 or even when they're 17, you got it with your mother. I get you got to have your parents' consent to get BBL work done. When they're 18, they're going to get work done. Yeah, Kim Kardashian. I posted something. I might even make a video on that about, but I don't know. I rarely like making videos about children, but about, Kim K's young daughter posting, dressing up as Ice Spice, right? It's like, and putting it on TikTok for these pervs to follow and watch. And these young girls are following in their footsteps. That's where we're at. Now, again, I'm not trying to police. I'm not trying to be nobody's, trying to be like act like a father to, but I'm just saying we are headed in that direction to where a lot of these women are not going to be dateable. And that is by design. That is going to be by design. They already want to normalize, underage individuals with older individuals. Look at this woman that did no jail time for messing around with a 13-year-old, who she probably messed around when he was 12. This is where we're headed. And when we say these things, people think that we're bashing. People think that we're bashing when we talk about the slurification that is going on. I may have to do a podcast episode, man. The slurification is getting out of control. Look. Not only do we have the slurification, we got the drag queen-ification of America.
To get married, I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful, and if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like I'm never going to forgive you. I might no. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like.
But you let Diddy, though. You let Diddy do whatever on you, man. This is why I say Young Miami really embarrassed herself. You talking about what you not going to put up with, but you putting up with it with Diddy, and he literally, all he does is spend some money on you that he's going to write off on his taxes with. You let Diddy embarrass you. This dude got how many other side chicks? And we know it bothers you because you rant about it. You rant, not necessarily about that, but you rant at your followers for bringing that up. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. You rant to your followers about how you in your feelings. But you trying to tell the next man what you're not going to tolerate. You've already tolerated it. You're giving your best years to a guy that's just going to trade you in for a younger model. And you're going to be angry at the world because of it. A lot of you heifers give your best years to men that are not even looking to wife you up. They're just having fun. They're just having fun. They're not taking you seriously. And you're going to put up with what you put up with because you want to continue to deal with that guy. So how are you going to tell the next man what you're not going to put up with? Are you subliminally making this video about Diddy? Because Diddy don't care. Diddy does not care about your rantings because he knows you're going to put up with it. You may break up with him for about 10 hours and then next thing you know, you back with him. If 10 hours, it might just be 2. You heifers give your best years to men that only see you as something to sleep with. They don't see you as wife material because you don't see yourself as wife material. You really don't.
I'm going to bury you. For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no.
You know, Paris, it's interesting that you brought up having daddy issues. A lot of these women that are out here pursuing men like Diddy, who are in their 50s, they usually have daddy issues. And they will put up with a lot from those guys because of their daddy issues, because they want to be led, right? But they choose the wrong leaders. Majority of these dudes are not leaders.
No, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married because...
Shout out to Swing Out.
She won't even deal with the corny guys.
Who said that? No. She don't want no corny man, but she want a man who's gonna be faithful to her and all this and that, but not be corny, you know?
I feel like men are not faithful.
And by the way, this woman has children, and look how she allows herself to be treated. Look how she allows herself to be treated when she has children.
And if I get married.
Yeah, she says that if the next guy she deals with, I guess, pulls what Diddy is doing, she's going to bury him. Like, first you got to get somebody to marry you first, right? You got to get somebody to marry you first.
That means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means, like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like, I'm never going to forgive you. I might, no. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like, I'm going to bury you.
Y'all see the mentality right there? Y'all see the mentality with these women? That's why no man wants you. You talking about you gonna harm a man if he cheats on you, but you allow Diddy to cheat on you. You allow Diddy to cheat on you. So what you mean? Yes, she does. She has 2 children. Well, she had 2. I believe she lost one. But she does have another. I believe that's the case. Y'all can let me know more in the chat. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure my information is correct. I think she has a son. Try to make sure that's correct. I think she has one, I think.
For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no. No, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means, like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like, I'm never going to forgive you. I might, no. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like.
And there are other women who feel the same way. Right? She has one by Southside, right? A lot of these women feel this way. I've heard women say this, that they would do harm to a man who would cheat on them. But you already with the man who cheats on you, right? You supposed to be in a relationship with Diddy, but he deals with other women. And you clearly are not okay with it because you go on rants. A man with options a lot of times is not going to be faithful. I'm sorry to tell a lot of you women, but a lot of these men that y'all chase that have all these options that you think that is going to only be with you, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Men with options are not just going to be with you. And the fact that y'all pursue men who you know damn well has a lot of options and you think he's just going to be faithful to one woman, oh yeah, right.
Diddy doesn't count because he was tricking.
Shout out to all CNI. Share that. Well, see, that's the thing. It's that she goes on rants every time he's out here with a woman. You gotta understand, she sees it as a relationship. She sees it as a relationship. It doesn't matter what I say or anybody else says. Young Miami sees it as a relationship when it comes to Diddy. She believes she's in a relationship with Diddy. This is why she goes on these rants and breaks up with him. Every time there's a new side chick, a new Asian side chick, here she goes. And you know, that's her getting us. If she was just in this like you know, open relationship or it's just a friends, if it was just something like that, she wouldn't be getting upset like this. She sees it as that. And y'all notice Young Miami ain't never around no other men. How you in an open relationship with Diddy, but you don't never be around no other dudes? I'm not saying she should, but what I'm saying is this: these women will be faithful to the grimiest dudes. But if this dude that she was dealing with was a genuine nice guy, she'd be cheating on him all the time, disrespecting them. But the dudes that do these women the dirtiest, they always are the best with. Okay, she does have 2 children. The father of her son lost his life. Okay. Because when I read a while back, she had 2 children. And the father of one of them lost his life. Okay.
I'm going to bury you. For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means, like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like, I'm never going to forgive you. I might, no. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like,
you know what's crazy is that Diddy actually, if you look at it, Diddy relationship with Cassie felt more like a relationship than what's going on with Young Miami, right? I feel like what's going on with Young Miami, it seems like a side situation because with Cassie, that seemed more like a relationship than whatever else he has going on with Young Miami. That seemed more like a relationship than what he has going on with Young Miami. Yeah, this is her real voice.
For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no,
So he pull it out. I don't know. Did he not trying to have no kid with Young Miami? Because he already know he going to go through it. You know what I'm saying? You already know he going to go through it if he has a baby by Young Miami. Like, he already know he gonna go through it. That's why, you know, that's why he is not under any circumstances trying to get her pregnant because he already knows he's gonna go through it.
I want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like I'm never going to forgive you. I might no. Forgive but don't forget. Okay. I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like, I'm going to bury you.
You know, why do they keep giving men reasons to just steer clear of them? Because that's what this comes off as, steer clear type energy. You know what I'm saying? Steer clear type energy. That's what this is. This is why you ain't getting wiped up. Diddy care more for Cassie than I think he does Young Miami. That seemed more like you know, she really like got with the pool guy. Or the personal trainer. He's a personal trainer. I ain't going to say pool. Was he a pool guy or a personal trainer that she got with, that she left Diddy for? You know what I'm saying? But you didn't see Cassie doing these rants. Cassie was in that relationship and she got out when she got out. Young Miami going on these rants. Because, you know, she reads the comments. She knows that she's being clowned. She cheated on Southside. I would not doubt that. Most of these Western women are cheaters, man. They not being, all this attention they get. And I was thinking about this today. You know, these women of today get so much attention, right? They get so much attention today. They don't have to be faithful. These women don't have to be faithful because they get so much attention these days from social media, dating apps, or, you know, in person, right? They get so much attention. They don't know how to be faithful. I truly believe that. You know, especially women who love to show their bodies off. I don't care if they post their husband every day. These heifers are not being faithful, especially if they vote for the Democratic Party. I truly believe if a woman, especially a Democrat, a liberal Democrat woman ain't being faithful to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these Western women, they're very liberal. I have no faith in them being faithful at all. I have every faith of knowing that they're probably cheating. I'm pretty sure of that. These women are not being faithful out here. Y'all know Kim Porter too. Kim Porter probably more than the rest of them.
For real, because like now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it, and like now I can never look at you the same. So no, I don't want to get.
They don't want to get married because nobody's offering. Nobody's offering to wife you up, Young Miami. Not even Diddy. He's calling you a shorty wop, but not a girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all like the stream, man. I want y'all to understand something about women of today, man. Women of today have no reason to be faithful to men. That's why I tell y'all, man, when y'all see these women online lying, trying to make themselves seem like they're perfect. No, they ain't. Some of y'all got that look of crazy. That's why you single. You probably somewhere stalking your ex from 3 years ago. I see some of you women, man, y'all got that craziness in your eyes. I'm like, yeah, she probably stalking her ex from 3 years ago. Still ain't over him. Stalking him, stalking his new girlfriend or wife because she ain't found nobody because she miserable. She wondering how he able to move on without her. A lot of you Western women will never be happy because you're not happy people. You have traumas. You have things that you've never gotten over. Y'all get on these shows and these podcasts and you lie your ass off and you act like you're perfect, but you're not perfect. Okay. What's good, Liana? You're not perfect. A lot of y'all are out here and you're making fools of yourselves, right? You're making fools of yourselves. You really are. A lot of y'all are just like Young Miami. Y'all out here being side chicks and don't even know it. Some of y'all know it. I bet a lot of you guys have approached women who say they in relationships when the reality is they're a side chick. The side chicks are more loyal than the main chick. That is very true, because women in relationships are a lot more secure. They have what they want. They don't have to fight for it. Side chicks are always fighting for the approval and the loyalty of certain men. So the side chick will be loyal than the main chick. This is why you don't see anything about Young Miami dealing with other men. I remember she commented about how she was single because the game was trying to, kind of holler at her online. And she told the game that she was single. No, she ain't. She ain't single. She's all for Diddy. She's waiting for Diddy to give her that signal of approval by making her his girlfriend. And until that happens, she's going to keep herself away from other men. Online shaking their assets, Jaye. No self-respect, and they wonder why they have no man. I agree, Gene. Randomly, I come across these pages on Instagram, and you just got a bunch of regular women that work regular jobs, or maybe they collect government assistance. I don't know. They twerking their ass off. And I'm saying to myself, what's the end game? Are you promoting something? Do you have OnlyFans? No, they just online, just doing it for free. And I'm like, why? I mean, you think you're going to get a man by doing that? Do you think you're going to get a man by showing them that you can twerk? Then in the next photo by your twerk video is a picture of you and your children. A lot of you women are very lost. There's nothing wrong with a woman looking good. There's nothing wrong with a woman having a nice body. Right? If you want to get surgery, that is 100% your choice. But understand this. You need to make sure your attitude isn't jacked up. Because if you have a jacked up, messed up mentality and mindset, you will never have a man. You will never be able to get a man, keep a man, and get wifed up by a man. Because all you women do it for the attention of men. Y'all do it for the attention of men. And you know you do. You out here risking your life to get BBLs. What does that tell you? How do you feel about women that are married but stay taking selfies? Lips be looking wet, especially. Just a lot of flirting. I see that a lot. I see that a lot on social media. Talk to me. I see a lot of married women flirting. Out here, trying to look sexy. And I've told y'all what I say about that. I say, you know what? That's not just his wife. That is all of our wife, because your wife is trying to look good for us. She ain't doing that just for you. She's doing that for all of us. Reggie Bush posted a video of his wife looking sexy, right? I guess as a birthday shout out. And I'm like, bro, you showing off your wife for other men? Like, what is going on here? Like, you dudes, you got to understand, man. If your wife is showing herself off, she's doing it because she got 1 foot in, and she got 1 foot in the house on the porch, and she got 1 foot in the streets. Doesn't mean she's going to leave her husband. Just means that she's looking around. All these women think they can upgrade, especially if she's a woman who has a nice body, and let's say she's attractive too. Oh, she looking around, bro. She is. These women have no incentive to just be with one guy. Why do you think all these women are in the gym keeping their bodies up just to be with one man? Are you crazy? They want to share. And again, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be disrespectful, but this is the truth, bro. Your wife is looking good for all of us, not just you. That's the truth. She's looking good for all of us. Okay? She is. She's showing them assets off for all of us. Not just you, buddy. But again, you guys, you're secure. You're like, I don't care. That's my wife, and she's not going to go anywhere. She ain't got to go nowhere. Because you're dumb enough to marry her. And, of course you're going to stay. Because most men don't file divorce as women do. You'll stay in that marriage until, she divorces you. That is going to be the cycle. She ain't going nowhere. Well, Not right now, but someday, sir, she's going to come across a man who's going to be irresistible enough to where she just leaves you in the dust, sir. In the dust. He said, "You're killing me with that pic of her while I was looking at the camera so hard." That picture is actually a longer picture. I just cropped it. But that's like a longer picture of her, but I just cropped the top part. That's just how she was looking, man. You know? That's just how she was looking. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in. Make sure y'all like the stream. Listen, married men, don't get mad at me because your wife looking good for all of us, okay? That's your choice to marry her until she divorces you, okay? You'll be holding, listen, you're gonna be holding on until she files for divorce. You know what I'm saying? You basically gonna be, you're gonna be keeping her taken care of until she's done with you. And then she'll divorce you and go and deal with somebody that does less for her than you do. That's the cycle of Western women. And a lot of you guys, unfortunately, you have become simps and defenders of their fuckery. And you don't understand that these women can leave you for absolutely no reason. There are men out here who've been dumped and divorced by their wives and they have no idea why. Bruh, it's been in your face. You haven't been paying attention. The manosphere used to be full of guys like that. Guys who got divorced by their wives or broken up by their girlfriends. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And as soon as they find another girlfriend, they gone. They gone. As soon as they find another girlfriend, they out of here. All that red pill MGTOW talk is out the window. Now the manosphere is full of married men telling you why you're wrong to get a passport. Why you're wrong to say the things that you're saying about these heifers. I'm not wrong. I'm going to continue to call them heifers. I'm going to continue to call out their fuckery because somebody got to do it. You ain't going to do it until your wife dumps you. When your wife dumps you, then you're going to be calling her out too. That's what's going to happen. A lot of you males are just... A lot of you males are so delusional. These males get on social media and they love to act like everything is fine. Everything is good. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he would say that about these women. Like I've never dealt with that before. I'm having relations with all these different women. I'm in comment sections. I'm in chat rooms. I'm on panels and then I get off the panels and I'm dealing with all these different women. And it's like, I don't deal with this. It's because, you are a guy that was hurt, but then I guess you healed. And now all of a sudden, you have fallen back into those habits that got you dumped and divorced in the first place. And that's the thing that I'm seeing. A lot of these people, they get on here and they act like everything is fine with these women until these women break their heart. You see, I'm not fake and fraudulent. I'm not going to sit here and go red pill because a woman dumped me. That's not why you go red pill. These guys, they don't understand anything. They don't understand women. They don't understand what's going on in society, social, political landscape. These guys talking about standing with Ukraine. I mean, they don't understand anything, right? That's what's going on out here. A lot of you guys are trying to play defense for these women. And I went on a rant about this in the last stream, but I just enjoy checking you males and calling out how much you try to defend these women when you look bad out here doing it. Y'all look bad trying to defend these heifers for what? As I told y'all, the manosphere used to be full of these divorced males who were one girlfriend away from denouncing everything. Y'all love denouncing the red pill when you get you a girlfriend. Let me tell you something. I could get married tomorrow. Nothing would change. Now, I'm not saying I will. But what I'm saying is, if that was the case, because a lot of you guys, you get a wife and you think you got to change. If you have to change who you are, then you were never that guy to begin with. You were faking it. You were just like these heifers who fake it, right? Out here faking it in life. You're no different. Low energy, no backbone. You got to change who you are for your woman. You see, I ain't changing for nobody. That's the difference between me and other people. I'm not changing for no woman. None of these women are special to me enough for me to change everything that I have been saying, because I understand these women. I understand them. That's why I don't go overboard with the judgments. I see a lot of guys try to go overboard with the judgments. I don't do that. I'm leveled, you know. I'm leveled, but I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and be two-faced like I've seen some people be. You know, you done got you a girlfriend, a wife, and you denounce everything. Like, you're just weak. You're the same weak guy you were before you came upon the knowledge. Before you read that book. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of you guys are changing. I ain't changing nothing. You know? I'm not changing nothing. I've been who I've been since I started on YouTube. And I've seen guys come and go, which is fine. I've seen guys flip. I've seen guys, they done got some box. And now they want to switch up. That's why I tell y'all, man, these males are broken. They're just as broken as these heifers are. If a woman can accept me for me, then she ain't for me. She's not for me. She's for somebody else. Some other guy that's going to put up with her shit. I'm not. You guys are putting up with these women, let these women talk to you any kind of way. I could never. Y'all out here being, emasculated, disrespected, clowned by your own women. Some of you guys think that you're in good relationships. Your wife or girlfriend probably screwing some other guy, probably your best friend. When she notices the energy between you and your friend, she notices your friend, he has a little bit more backbone than you. Oh, she's going to screw him. And where are you going to be when that happens? You're going to be right back in some YouTube comment section going in on these women. What has happened to men? What has happened to masculinity? What has happened to it? Pathetic. I'm seeing a lot of pathetic behavior from you males. And that's why women have been able to come into these areas, these so-called male areas, because you dudes you think, you love these women. You don't hate them. You don't even want these women to change. You just want these women to see you. You want them to see you. That's what you want. You want them to see you. It's pathetic. Oh my God. Women are talking to me in comment sections and chat rooms. I have a chat room girlfriend. I have a panel girlfriend. What has happened? You know what I'm saying? Now women are your leaders. Women have become your leaders. Like, what? Now the things that I would say is considered extreme. By whose standards? Yours? I had one dude that gets literally no views do a video response to me on a video I made about Nia Long. Like, bro, who cares? You're a lame simp looking for some box points for women who will never screw you. I could screw these women before you, but you want to make response videos where you get no views, just mockery, because you think that's going to play to these women. You're bashing these women. You're a misogynist. No, you're a clown who's probably getting cheated on. Any man that utters the word misogyny towards another man, no woman is faithful to that man. No woman. You are taking care of that woman. I guarantee you, you are overlooking her flaws. You are being emasculated by her. I'm seeing a lot of emasculation especially on social media. I've seen it on YouTube. I've just seen a lot of you guys, like what has happened. That's why I tell y'all, I'm on an island. I'm on an island. I think I've been here for some years. I've just been sitting and watching what's been going on around me. And it's absolutely sickening and pathetic. It is. You guys are kneeling for validation from women who will not give you that validation. And that is why I tell y'all, man, these guys ultimately are one girlfriend away from leaving all this behind. Having a girlfriend will not change my perspective on anything. None of it. It will actually strengthen it. Because to be my woman, you definitely would have to have a viewpoint that it doesn't have to be 100% like me, but you would have to understand I am who I am, and you accept that 100%. And don't ever think to change me. Because I'm right. And I've been right since day one. Have there been things that I've looked at and I've said, you know what? Maybe I need to back off this or that. Yeah. But the way that society is becoming more and more dysfunctional, it just seems like it's only a smaller and smaller group of people can actually see the destruction. Only a smaller and smaller group of people can see where shit is heading. Everybody else thinks that everything is okay. That is the problem. That is the problem. And that's what we are now. Look at where we are. Look at society. There's nothing wrong with a woman dressing. No, I won't say. Well, dressing and wanting to be sexy or wear makeup. That's what women do. But when it becomes your identity, when your identity is a BBL getting attention slower, and you're passing on that image to young girls, that becomes a problem. That absolutely becomes a problem. Shout out to everybody that's here. I think that's it for me. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to get on here and speak and rant a little bit because society is going in the wrong direction. And I hopefully people can see it. Salute to everybody that's here. Thank y'all for being. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the people that donate tonight, that support it, that continue to support when I'm not even live. Thank you. You do got a lot of fake supporters out here. I've dealt with that over the years. Those people, they know who they are, and they're the type of people who are probably, full of shit, online, outside of it, just fake and fraudulent, and they don't understand what support and loyalty is because they don't have it in their life. No matter what they try to portray, that's what it is. Okay? All right, people. Thank y'all. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members. I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody that made the live stream tonight, make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll try to get notifications that way. I usually post links to all my videos there. And you can send me topics on my email, jadablacklive@gmail.com. Or you can send it to me, DM me on Instagram. You can tag me on Twitter. I don't look at my Facebook messages too much. I really don't, because it's like flooded with a bunch of spam. So, all right, people. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have a good rest of your night, all right?